So I'm Michael Latessa. I've been tattooing roughly about 13, 14 years now. And I've been at Dinkytown Tattoo for the last 3 years. So my tattoo style is photorealism, surrealism. So I like to mix in elements of, like nature, darkness, stuff that aren't in an actual real life photo, but other elements that you can add to it to either make it creepier, more beautiful, more serene, whimsical, whatever it may be in that fashion. I started off drawing like stuff that I would see, being like my cat at home, different objects, buildings. I was always into architecture too, and I thought doing that kind of stuff was neat. So I would draw the buildings that I would see, and I always thought it was really neat just to be able to, convey my version of what I see in real life. I think that's pretty dope. So how did I get started? All right, great. Well, I guess I'd never really had an interest in it until I got locked up. And then when I got locked up, a way for me to make some money on the side and get through was to draw portraits for folks. So when I was drawing portraits for guys, a few cats in the unit brought me a tattoo machine, a little homemade rig, a little prison rig with the cassette motor and all that stuff. And I did my first couple tattoos that way. When I first did the first tattoo I did was an L on the back of a dude's calf, and I had that overwhelming sensation of this is what I'm supposed to do. And it was really weird that it worked out that way, because it was never in my cards, I never really wanted to tattoo. I never thought much of it. So for it to fall in my lap is something blissful, and it's really, really amazing that it worked out that way. So good things do come out of bad situations, that's for sure. So the first tattoo that I did on myself, when both me and my brothers were out of prison at the same time, we all decided to do these really horrible Batman tattoos on each other. I did mine first just to kind of see how it would go with the machine, because I'd never used it before. And I had a little pack waiting for me when I got home, but then both me and my other brothers tattooed each other with it and stuff. So we got like these really horrible Batman tattoos to, bond us together as brothers for the rest of our lives. My favorite tattoo that I have on myself, out of all the work I have, I don't have a favorite out of all of them, except for the one that my son did. He did a little tiny T on me when he was about 6 years old, and that's my favorite tattoo for sure. My ideal tattoo client, definitely a client that shows up on time. That's definitely my favorite kind of client. But otherwise, outside of that, a client that looks for a certain artist, finds what they want, the style that they want, and once they find that artist, we get together and we vibe, and if we're really into the idea together, and they just kind of let me do my thing with it, they're definitely going to get the best out of me, and I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that tattoo. So as long as it, a photorealism, black and gray, portrait-y type tattoo, and the client just lets me run with it, do my artistic surrealism stuff on top of it, I'm happy as a clam. All right, off-limit areas for tattooing for me. I've tattooed almost everything and all of everything. So at this point in my career, I've kind of toned down what I'm willing to do and where I'm willing to tattoo. So if a client comes in and asks for a smiley face on their genitals, it's just not going to happen. But 14 years ago, I probably would have done it. What are my hobbies outside of the tattoo shop? I like to metal detect. I go around digging in the dirt for stuff that's worthless, but it feels fun, and it's a good time for me. Lets me zone out. Otherwise, I just spend a lot of time with my kids and do family stuff. The best thing I like about tattooing, I have to say, is the money. The best thing I'd say about it is, I got an outlet, a creativity outlet that I can, use to get stuff out of me. I got a zen moment that I get into tattooing, and everything's just cool. And the nice thing is I'm doing something for somebody else. I'm not taking from somebody, I'm giving to somebody, and I'm giving a part of me to them too.